Okay, here we are in the attic. This is above the garage area, so it's not required to be insulated. We come across here, we've got some piping in the attic, and this piping should be protected. I don't want people stepping on my pipes. Do you want people stepping on your pipes? And that protection extends towards, you're not supposed to have electric cables running across a walkway. Also, this walkway going to the furnace is supposed to be continuous. And it's not just because of the piping. And look where the insulation is. I mean, who's to keep somebody from stepping on this piping over here? All right, just inquiring minds want to know. Okay, we've got about 14 inches of loose fill insulation, and this is something to kind of take into effect here. Consideration is, see how smooth this looks? Like a fresh snow, it's supposed to remain like that. So if it starts becoming disturbed, something is disturbing it, and you need to find out. But that hasn't happened yet, or at least until I jump over this obstacle, we'll find out. I see we got foam around the perimeter in several areas, so I am assuming that there was spray foam installed in the walls. Coming across 14 inches, like I said. We've got soffit baffles. Now it's going to be kind of interesting because I just rushed in here. I was running a little late. And it's going to be just a little bit interesting to see what kind of soffit vents we have around the side. If we got just conventional soffit baffles, soffit vents, then these soffit baffles would be fine. And if we have continuous soffit vents, then maybe not so fine. And that one looks like it needs to extend down a little bit. In fact, I see daylight over there. So we're missing some soffit. Okay, some of our soffit vents, see that daylight? You're not supposed to be able to see it. It's supposed to have a baffle like that, covering it. So let's see if I can get a little more steady here. I'll step on some electric cables over here to get to it. But as we're starting studying this, and that's kind of interesting. I just kind of want to see what's going on out there. In fact, if you'll wait to the end of this movie, we'll march right out there and take a look to see what's going on. So let's check out the framing here. The framing looks like it's in pretty good shape, I gotta say. That. Alright. It looks like it was done okay. Now, this strut right here should have a stiffener on it. See, these have got stiffeners, little T-backs, stiffener boards on them. Now these are less than 6 feet, so they're not required. It'd be nice if they had been installed. You got a little bit of you got a stiffener on that one over there. You got a stiffener on this one, and I am not seeing a stiffener. This guy right here, that board right there, that's not a stiffener. So we're missing a stiffener right here. And then these bathroom vents, they're supposed to be routed in the most direct path. And it doesn't look like that happened. Alright, well, let's march down. First, I got to jump over this obstacle. This isn't right, you know. This is where you change your air filter. And you have to do this every time, okay? Past the water heater, past the electric service panel, past the door. I've got this halfway open for a reason. And we do have staggered soffit vents. So for the most part, the soffit baffles are okay.